Hey guys, so if you saw my last video, you would have seen the eye makeup tutorial that I did for this look. And today I'm going to be doing a everyday base to go with it. So today I'm going to be using all my brushes from Spectrum again. They're a really cool cruelty-free brush brand and they look amazing. So I'm going to be using those. And it's going to be a really basic everyday look. I'm not going to use foundation because I personally wouldn't wear foundation for every day, and I wouldn't recommend it either, especially when it's hot like today, because it really just sinks into your pores and it can make you break out and it can look a bit heavy as well, I think, for day. So I'm just going to use this really cool concealer from Illamasqua. So I've got a tiny bit of concealer on right now because I was already out before I did this video, but I personally need quite a lot of coverage, so I tried to find like a really thick, creamy concealer that would last all day, and I managed to come across this Illamasqua one. I've learned over the years that the concealer that you use for under your eyes should be quite a lot lighter than the one that you would use for maybe your base, just because it really lightens up that area and the light catches it a lot more easily. So this one from Illamasqua, as you can see, is quite light. I wouldn't be able to wear it if I was tanned. And the colour is light 2. So I'm gonna use it with a brush. I used to apply concealer with my fingers, but I do think that it's a lot easier to get into the creases with a brush. So this is the C06 brush. I apply the product to my skin first. And then I use a brush to go over it. Now, as you can see, the coverage is really good. I like to apply it under my eyes, but also onto my nose, onto the bridge of my nose, just because my nose is slightly red, and I think that it looks really weird if these areas are completely different colours. So I just put a tiny bit on the bridge of my nose and on the bottom of my chin, because I like the light to catch there. Just to make everything blend in a bit better. So I just used this brush and I just kind of really just sort of pressed it into my skin and smoothed it out in sort of like this kind of motion. Now I'm going to powder the skin, so just powder the areas that I've concealed. I'm using this, it's a lighting powder from Hourglass. Hourglass is one of my go-tos, has always been, and this is like a really nice powder for setting your makeup, but also it's got a little bit of light in it, so it does highlight the areas a little bit as well. So I'm going to use the C03 brush. It's really nice actually, this one is really soft, so you just press that into the product and get a lot on the brush and tap it off, because you don't want too much, you don't want to have that really caked look. And then you just kind of glide it over the areas that you've concealed. This one's really good because it can get right underneath the eye. So finally I'm going to use this bronzer that I used in my last tutorial for my eye makeup. I love it for my skin as well. It's a really nice tan colour. So I'm going to use this today, and I'm going to use the A01 brush. It's a bit fatter than the other one. You can also use the C04 brush if you want to get a little bit more of a contour. This one's got like a more angular shape to it. But I'm going to use this one because this is what I'd use for every day. I don't really like the contoured look for every day. I think it can be a bit harsh. So just apply some product and kind of dab that off so there's not too much there. And focus on the cheekbone area and just do circular movements, taking it up into the temples. And I like to take mine under my jaw as well, just to give you that kind of definition and makes your jaw look more defined, and it makes it look a little bit slimmer as well. Then take it down to the neck, because you don't like it when your neck doesn't match your face. You can go over it if you want to look a little bit browner. And build on it. The top of your head is a nice area to bronze as well. And just do like pretty much everywhere. Woo. Yeah. So that is my base. Quite simple. Perfect when you're in a rush. And perfect for every day, especially when it's hot and you don't want to have all that makeup dripping down your face or sinking into your skin. It's just ideal. And the good thing about the makeup that I use is that you can apply as little or as much as you want, depending on how much coverage you want, depending on how matte you want to look or how bronzed you want to look. It's really up to you. So, yes. You can use the contour brush actually just to blend your bronzer if there's any harsh lines. Okay guys, so that is the finished base look. Very quick, very easy, and perfect if you're in a rush or just for every day. I ended up using products from Illamasqua, Hourglass and Decay, and all the brushes that I used from Spectrum. So if you want to check out what I do with my lips, look out for the next video that'll be up in a few days. And yeah, see you later.